Hello, hello. My name is Castillo.
And I'm Anthony.
And welcome back to It's Like That.
It do be like that.
It do be like that.
Castillo, what are we doing today?
Today, we have a couple stories about professors, Spanish professors specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to talk about
Oh, I'm fake as fuck.
how you're fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe
Play some Would You
Liam.
Rather?
What's going on, guys? I'm Liam. I didn't make it last episode, but I'm here. I'll be here for the foreseeable future in case, I don't know. Unless something terribly wrong happens to me and Anthony attacks me. But, we'll see how things go. But you'll be seeing a little bit of me around here.
Ryan, back again.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode. And, yeah, let's hit it. Start that shit.
I'm a little mad today.
What?
I'm a little upset.
Why are you upset?
Well, first things first. Everybody was late today.
Ooh.
We're supposed to get here at 1.
Ooh.
We started recording around 1:30 or whatever.
105.
Well, no, it's not 105 at all. But what pisses me off, right? Well, as you can see right now, I'm kind of dressed a little bit.
Yeah, you look nice.
This wasn't by choice though, right? Because I had nothing else to wear. Because I was doing my laundry this morning, and I woke up really late because I went to sleep very late. I like 6. I don't know why. Right? It's just one of those nights.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always a bitch with their shit. Like, they keep it in too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I couldn't get to the washer until 11.
Oh.
And I was rushing to make it here at 1, right?
Yeah.
So I took my my laundry out 30 minutes early, hoping all right, this should be good enough.
It's wet enough. Yeah.
Everything was damp. And I'm like, fuck, I don't have time to dry it off at all or do anything with it, right? Because I have to be here.
Yeah.
And I just dressed with nice clothes because I didn't have any other pants with me.
So you have nothing. So this is your last resort outfit?
This is my
Oh.
This is my last resort.
Well, you do look great.
Thank you.
I apologize for being late. I was shooting a sketch for Quinnipiac tonight, and it went long. That's the one where I am blindfolded, and I'm on a dating show. So it's very romantic.
Do they dip you in tapioca pudding?
No, it's just like Stranger Things, actually. They had a big bowl of liquid, and I just go in and I interact with the Demogorgon.
That's swagger.
Yeah. We don't have the VFX budget, but it's fine. When this comes out, the episode will already be out, so you already know it's a banger.
Speaking of coming out, Anthony, some recent
What? Hold on.
some recent changes in our relationship has been afflicted.
Really?
Yes, because I went up to you.
Oh God. No.
I went up to him
Oh my
at
God.
in the dining hall with my friend EJ Gorman. Both are our friends, we both know him very well.
Both.
Um,
Oh.
But what happened was he was sitting on a table full of girls,
Mhm.
His homegirls, you
Yeah.
know. We didn't know them.
Yeah.
But we still want to go say hi, right? We go up to him. I've never seen a person switch up so fast.
Oh my God.
I've never we're saying hello, trying to crack a joke or so with Anthony. He's not fucking with it at all. Genuinely, I've never seen somebody switch up on me so quick.
I was so mean. It was crazy. I told EJ, who has a wrist, what's a not a cast, but it's a
sleeve.
a sleeve, like a sleeve. He said to him, "Yeah, I'm gonna break your other wrist." It's crazy. I don't even know. I think I was trying to be funny. But
No, I think you're trying to be hard.
Really trying to be cool.
You're trying to look hard
Yeah.
for the chuz. No, I'm playing. They seem like good people.
Yeah.
Not that you gave us a chance to talk to them.
Oh my God. Well, I apologize for my actions. I don't know what came over me.
I think I know what came over you.
What What, testosterone?
I don't need to say it. I think we all know.
I respect that though. There's some primal riz going on there. It's just like back in the caveman days. It's like you see someone coming up, they're a challenger. You're just like, nah, man,
Nah.
you're about to catch a rock to the head.
And they probably know you like a little bit from Quinnipiac tonight, so it's not like. But it was bad.
I mean, that's a bad first impression.
Yeah.
To be on Quinnipiac tonight.
I know.
And see me do like weird shit.
Yeah.
Because like you look at MKF, they hoe him every time they put him on a skit. They make him crazy.
Yeah.
Like he's not crazy in real life. But if that's your only impression of him, he's gonna be like,
that's true.
You know, be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that dude's crazy. Like, it's like when people saw what's his face, Gus, like in real
Gustavo
life.
Fring.
They're afraid of him.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Like some good dude was in the stall, right? Like some girl was like in a line with him. She turned around, saw him. She's like, "Oh my God, you're Gus!" And she's fucking freaked out and walked away. Like,
That's what happens when I see Liam in public.
It's true. Do I have like that status on campus walking around? People just look at me and they're like, "This guy looks
everyone
like
on campus. It's not an Amber alert anymore. It's a Liam alert. It's just like, oh shit, he's spotted.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, the blue lights just go off when I walk past them.
Everyone huddles around the blue lights. Like,
Yeah.
stay back. But Thursday was.
I think Liam could beat me in a race at the blue light.
What's a blue light race? Start trying to set them all off around campus?
No. Like I'll try to.
I got one.
Like I'll try to get it to the button, but you're gonna beat me there, so I stand no chance. I will not be safe.
Guys, on the next episode of the podcast, it's going to be a live stream. We're going to hit all of the blue lights on campus and see which pub safety officer gets to us first.
It's so
For Upway.
It's so bad.
But Thursday was rough for me, too. Because that's the day it was wicked cold. Also,
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, dear God. If it's only...
I'm freezing right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm wearing a shirt and a sweater right now. I'm shivering in my boots.
The windows are closed.
I'm still cold.
Is this a bit?
No, I'm genuinely freezing. I literally want to like put on my coat.
I mean, you're very brittle, right? No, that's real. Like, if you're like a very like brittle, smaller person, like temperature affects you more than it would somebody larger like me. Larger and sexier like me.
Oh, okay. You actually didn't need to add that last part.
My fault. Wait, what?
But that's the day it was wicked icy. So I live in Village, which is in the dorm like all the way up the hill.
570, correct?
574.
I just want to like let everybody know.
574, room 1. If
Room
you
A.
wanna, room A. Yeah, room A, the first one. And so I went to the dining hall. It was like noon because I didn't want to go in the morning because I was like, oh, they're not going to like put the salt on the ice by now. I walk over. I fell 3 times on the way over.
That's embarrassing. Where is it? Was anybody around you?
On the first 2 times, there wasn't people around me. On the third time, and I was going down the stairs, like going down like one set of stairs, and it literally was out of like Tom and Jerry. I was like, I landed straight on my ass. It hurt so bad. I was in so much pain.
Who saw you?
Like these like 3 random guys that were
Oh,
like
guys? You don't get fuck. I thought it was girls. That's a whole different thing. Guys, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. But so I get up, my pants are like drenched.
Ooh, he shit himself.
And
That's nasty.
And it was like red on like my tailbone.
It was what?
On my tailbone.
Oh, it was wet on your tailbone.
Well, my tailbone hurt. My pants were my whole pants were wet.
Okay.
So I'm like walking, and I'm walking over to the dining hall, and I'm literally like this. I'm like holding it, and I'm trying to be all like nonchalant, but it's not working. So then when I finally sit down, I'm like, oh my God. So it really hurt. And then I went to the library later, and I fell again.
That's bad.
In front of a tour. A tour guide.
Oh my God.
Literally, it was a tour. And she's like, here, I couldn't be at. I was like, I was like,
That sucks. That sucks.
and it was like a small tour. There was only like 10 people, but like I saw the way they looked at me. Any what? No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
They don't go here.
that's true.
Nice save.
Oh shit.
How's your week been?
Huh?
How's your week been?
Huh? No, he's not. No, but I mean it's all right.
Yeah.
Low key, like it got cold out, so like everybody acting out. Like last night, I tried watching Beast Games, right?
Yeah.
Mr.
The Mr. B show. Yeah.
Which is,
how is it?
I don't want to get political, right?
Okay.
But it's like
is it bad?
It's a good show,
Okay.
but just the concept of it is fucked.
Oh, for sure.
Very hypocritical with everything Squid Game standard for.
No, exactly. It takes the message from Squid Game and just throws it out the window.
No, yeah.
Do they shoot people on the show?
They don't shoot. No.
Oh, then I'm not gonna watch.
I feel like in this day and age, though, I mean, I feel like if anyone's gonna do a show where like you just get a ton of money or you get knocked off and killed, it's gonna be Mr. Beast.
Oh, for sure.
Like I'm not putting it above him and the boys to just take some people out. I don't know, for the views.
Imagine you lose the challenge and like Chandler like puts a bag over your head, like drags you out.
They do it. They make it so extra. They have like what's it called? Trap doors beneath them.
Really?
Then they fall.
Like like that's crazy.
No, yeah. But
The amount of waivers they must have had to sign for that.
people still get fucked up though.
I'm sure.
Some girl got pregnant.
Oh, on the show?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw like a YouTube short. YouTube short.
Oh my god.
It was her posting. I think everyone who was like on the Beast Games is like now making like content for clout, kind of like what we're doing, except we're not gonna be as big. But that's a small mind. I think we're gonna be.
I feel like you're plenty big though, so it's fine. You
Wow!
don't get cold.
Wow!
You're not gonna get cold, and you're clearly so much sexier than I am.
That's true. That's very true.
Don't agree with
I
that.
think
that was joking, actually.
Me and Anthony are friends, but I think this is real.
Okay.
I think our friends like separate, like my friends and your friends, they don't fuck with the other person. You know what I'm talking about? Like I feel like people I know don't fuck with you, and people you know
What?
don't fuck with me at all.
Wait, no. All my friends, all I do is say nice things about you behind your back.
But every time I see them, they're giving me stank eye, because you're only like you're painting my character to these people.
Well, I'm painting my. I say nice things when you're not around, but then when I see you, I just like to make fun of you. Like I feel like that's just one of our bits.
No.
You know?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about whatever you do, like to these people and like how you describe me.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, because none of them fuck with me. When we showed up to, or when we went to the dining table to say hello,
Yeah.
right? All your friends give me that eye. They give me the eye. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And you're like, hey, like, is that not
And
wrong?
I don't talk like
is that not wrong?
And this guy said, because I just don't talk like that. I'm like, hey, Castillo, like, what's up? I'm not like, oh, hey, like, what's up?
No. You were code switching. You know what that is?
Yes, I do know what code switching is.
Yeah, of course you do. Because you always switching up.
Yeah.
I never switch up.
Yes, you do.
Whoa.
Yes, you do.
What do you mean I switch up?
Yes, you totally switch up.
When did I switch up?
Dude, the way you talk in Quinnipiac Tonight stuff and the way you talk, like, normally is so different.
Well, it's definitely not.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely not.
You're just way more, like, weird in Quinnipiac Tonight.
You think I'm weird?
Yeah, but not in, like, a fun, quirky way. In, like, a weird way. It's like, ooh, like, giving me the ick.
Look at me and look at those people and tell me I'm the weird one.
Okay, you can't say those. You can't say those people.
I'm playing. I fuck with them heavy.
Yeah.
I fuck with them heavy. But
Liam, let me ask you a question. Do you think I could ever possibly do anything wrong in my entire life?
yes.
Anything wrong?
Yeah, anything. I didn't fucking ask you.
Just based off just looking at you
Yeah.
or knowing you as a person?
No, just straight, like, yes.
Yes. Okay. So if I'm walking up to you on the street, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, this guy's all right. This guy's all right.
See, I feel like that's the sort
But
of.
since
vibe
I
that-
know you, no, I'm kidding. No, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think you're a pretty stand-up guy, good
Okay,
guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do I give off good guy?
No,
Like,
you give off like you're about to punch me in the face.
I'm not gonna lie. The outfit right now, Castillo. I mean, I know
Yeah.
you said it's all that you got, but it is intimidating when you walk in.
No,
just
you
all
do
black.
look like Tony Soprano right now. A little bit. Like, I feel like at any moment you're going to leap across the table and start choking me out.
I do get Italian a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say I look Italian.
You do.
You're not Italian at all.
No, not at all.
Not
You
at
can
all.
be if you try hard enough.
What that mean?
If
What
you
that mean?
Well,
if you eat pizza. I'm like 10%. I'm like 10% Italian, theoretically.
What's the 90%?
Irish.
Yeah.
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 I'm just
makes
wicked,
sense.
I'm
makes
just
sense.
wicked pale.
You know,
Like-
I mean, it's good to have like diverse like friends. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's real. That's why I don't. You know, when I went to school in like Long Island, you know, a lot of white people with like Italian, Irish backgrounds. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like. They're not all the same person, but
They're like the culture. The culture is very similar.
yeah.
Like you have a lot of shared experiences.
Also, look at me. If I'm helping like the diversity of a C- like diversity school,
Oh, for sure.
it's probably bad.
Castillo, you are.
Look at me. I'm as light skinned as they come.
Castillo, you're gonna get asked someday, the next 2.5 years, Quinnipiac's gonna come to you and be like, "Hey, do you want to be the token diversity on our pamphlet that we send out to people?" Like that's gonna be you.
The face of financial aid.
Yeah, you're gonna be on a picnic. You're gonna be on a picnic blanket in the middle of the quad. You're gonna be playing frisbee.
They already did that.
They already did that.
Do you remember? They took a picture of me at the gym without my consent.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but it was like me doing prone leg curls, which means I'm on my stomach
Oh.
and I'm lifting my legs up
So
like
you look
this,
a
and
little
I'm
freaky.
No. It's like I'm like doing that, and I look up. There's some broad with a camera, like right at this, and they're not even like they didn't even say like hello or nothing, right?
Yeah. They just sniped you.
It's just like,
Yeah.
and they're close. Like you see where that mic is to your face?
Yeah.
They're close.
They're right there.
They're right there. Cause I'm looking up.
If you breathe enough, you're gonna fog the.
I'm gonna fuck. Yeah.
I will say, Castillo, I think you should just be happy that they weren't going from the other end.
Oh my god. But it's so bad. The picture's so bad. I'm like red and shit.
Really?
And they posted that on like what was it? QU Reckwell.
The
Like
Reckwell?
the yeah.
Ooh, I might have to find that.
Yeah.
I actually had a similar situation when I came for my whatever it is, like orientation thing.
Yeah.
Remember when they do that thing where they throw the beach balls up in the air and you gotta like grab it and whatever your thumb lands on,
Yeah.
you gotta do.
It's like, what's your favorite color?
Exactly. That's like
black.
most of them. Mine was go up on the front steps of the library and yell as loud as you can.
What?
And so they just have a picture. I think it's still up on like one of the Quinnipiac sites of me just like standing on the stairs, just yelling into nothingness. Like, it's basically just like I landed on the make yourself look insane portion of the beach ball, and now
Oh,
I'm just
no.
like cemented as
Was
that
it?
guy.
Was this at orientation?
I think it was orientation.
Okay.
One of those early on things.
So that's fine because orientation is not real.
No.
None of those people are real.
Dude,
Let's use
but
it.
that photo is real, and it's
Oh
like,
my god. And it
falling
haunts you
into the
every
abyss.
day.
It does.
Orientation
shit.
orientation was crazy, because, like, I went to it. I was like, oh my god, this is like so important. I think I remember like one person from my orientation group, and I don't even like the guy. Like, do you know? Are you friends with anyone that you went to orientation with?
I've seen one around that I'm still good friends with. Another, he was in my orientation. I see him every so often.
Yeah.
He was a nice kid.
Yeah.
But, my orientation roommate was Mike Michon.
Oh my god!
And Mike Michon's a mutual friend of ours.
He was my roommate last year.
Yeah.
A great guy.
Yeah.
You were roommates with Mike?
Hmm?
You were.
Orientation
Oh
roommates.
my god.
And like I remember talking to him, saying like hello. Like he seemed like chill dudes.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I mean, I stayed up till like 3 a.m. that night in orientation, but doing something. I was with some random crew, but
I just hid in my room.
you were just in the room.
I got to my room.
I was definitely the last one to go to sleep.
That doesn't surprise me. I remember being at orientation. I was trying to go to bed, and all these people were like outside in the hallways, and they're like all hanging out in this group, and they're being all like cool. And it's like I don't even know any of these people's names. Like how is this like group already forming?
I was already like with a big group, and we're just slamming on every door we can, and we're like in, so we can go in the fucking room and like.
You asshole! Wait,
What?
which orientation group?
I
were
could not tell you. I could not tell
Because
you.
I feel like that. I remember that happening.
I think it just happened.
Did
I
you
think
bang on my fucking door?
Maybe. Like,
Dude, you asshole!
I
Oh my
don't-
god, I
no.
was so pissed off. I was shit talking you. I was just talking to you.
This is why all of his friends have a bad impression of me. Is it not?
Though my roommate, well, because I was in commons, so it was like a room.
Yeah,
of 4.
everyone was in commons.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember the 2 other people, but there was this guy. He walks in. He had to be like 6'6". Like he was like wicked tall.
Did he have
And it-
glasses on?
No.
Okay, never mind.
And he wore.
Does he have a
this-
mullet?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I might know the guy.
Okay. Well,
We'll talk about it after, but
Okay. And he walked in and he was like, "Hey guys," I'm like, "Hello," like, like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh, what's your name?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm Maverick." And I'm like, Top Gun? He's like, "Yeah." Takes off his hoodie. He's wearing like a Tom Cruise Top Gun shirt.
okay.
Hand to God.
No, I mean I believe you. That sounded like a crazy story. That's not crazy.
Wow, that
like-
was. But do you know Maverick?
Huh?
Do you know Maverick?
Maybe.
Really?
I cannot.
I don't. I met him once, and then I never saw him ever.
Oh my
again.
god, I have a crazy like one person, and I've never seen them again story.
Really?
It was like early last year. We were playing volleyball. I think we were doing like intramural volleyball or something.
Yeah.
And during practice, one of us, it's probably me. One of us hit the volleyball into the Hep Creek.
Oh no.
Yeah. And we were planning on getting it like later that night. So like, here comes nighttime, and we're using like the roll for like a carpet, like the cardboard roll
Yeah.
that you unwrap. We're using that to like poke it out the creek. And
Oh my God.
we weren't making much progress. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes up to us with no shirt on. And he's like, "Hey, I'm white chocolate. Let me help you guys." Jumps right in.
Oh my God.
No shirt on. I don't think he
Oh
has
my-
shoes. No socks.
Oh my God.
White guy. Because only a white guy would do this shit. You know? Like, genuinely crazy. He jumps down, grabs the ball, tosses it back up, fucking does one leap. Back on.
Does he like backflip? Like,
It was dark, so it was like really hard to see him. I cannot tell you
but
like
he was white chocolate.
he was white chocolate. He was a white guy with no shirt on. And they were like, "Hey, thanks, man." He's like, "No problem. My name's White Chocolate." Leaves. We've never seen them again.
Oh my God.
He definitely does not go here at all.
Definitely just some guy. He's like, I've been waiting months for this to happen.
He definitely came in on the creek, like he just floated down from like another river system.
Like creature from the Black Lagoon. He was like waiting in the water and he like swam up.
Yeah.
Do you know Creature from the Black Lagoon? Do you know that movie?
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what the one Scooby Doo is about. With Scooby Doo.
No, it's not a Scooby Doo movie. They might have referenced it, but it's like this old movie from like the 1930s.
Yeah, like 30s, 20s. It's like one of those early like MGM.
Yeah, it's like one. It's like
Real
the
major movies.
It's like
Yes.
one of the classic horror movies, and it's like that and like Godzilla, like the old stuff. And my dad loves that movie, so we got so we watched it all, and it's like terrible. Like it's like not a good. Well, it's not like terrible, but it's like
It's 1930s.
yeah, it's like 1930s.
You can't go like crazy on it.
No, but we got a like a what's it called? Not a doll. It's like
An action figure.
like an action figure of the creature from the Black Lagoon. And my dad has it in his office.
In a jar.
No, he's just sitting.
Oh, okay.
And you can like move his limbs like this, and you can like move his legs. So we had it like F on the Shelf, where we would just move him around the house. Like, oh, where's Creature going today? And he would be like in my room, or he would be like in the bathroom, or like in the living room. We put him on top of the TV.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's real cute.
yeah. You know what else is cute? Not you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I was gonna say me.
No,
too.
no.
He read me like a book there.
Yeah.
We can break out a good weekend story here. I'll redact most names from it just
Oh, yeah.
because
Alright.
You can use like placeholder names.
Yeah,
that's
make
too
up-
much work. Then I gotta think up fake names. I'll just say like a
Person A.
Person
A.
A, yeah. All right, so let's see. How do we start the story? So it was me and Ryan were there.
Ryan and I.
Ryan and I. All right.
All right, fucking grammar.
Listen,
Nazi.
man. Yeah, man. The English major's sitting right next to me, so
Wait, Ryan, you're an English major?
he is.
I am,
He
yeah.
is an English major.
Anyway.
Yeah. So we were at Anchi's on. This was Friday night. No, Saturday night. Friday night. Duh, yeah, because Anchi's only open.
Is a bar for those.
Anchi's is a bar for those who don't know. Right, so we were there, and then we were done there, and we were leaving to go to Dickerman's, this other bar. We get there, get some drinks. We sit down. There's like a booth in the back, and some people sit next to us in the booth. I don't know who they were. This kid rips out a giant canister of Galaxy gas and just starts ripping it in the booth next to.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, that's interesting, but it's not my business. But
show or tell.
Person A that was with us may or may not have been like, oh dude, let me take a video of this person, and they didn't take too kindly to that. So like as we're walking away, they called over person B in our group, and we're like, yo, tell your friend to delete that fucking video right now. They're doing this whole thing. And, like, my problem was, like, if you have a problem, why don't you say something, like, when we're right there? Why do you, like, wait till we walk away?
Yeah.
Well, they have delayed senses.
Yeah, exactly.
They probably weren't like, wait a second.
Yeah. Well,
wait, this is bad. Delete that. Like,
yeah, the one kid was already, like, face down on the table. But then, so then we went back. We're like, is there, like, a problem? And then this one kid just starts ripping on Ryan for no reason. Ryan didn't even say anything. You mind if I say what he said? Not the initial thing, but what he said.
I can imagine what the initial thing is.
Nah,
we'll keep it to imagination.
Yeah. He's like, yo, he's like, you short motherfucker. First of all, Ryan, you're not even that short, so it was a pretty terrible insult.
He's standing like at an astounding 5'7", by the way.
Bro's built, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah, Brian. Wait, Brian? Ryan, you are huge.
Yeah, dude's got muscle.
Did I have a stroke there? I don't know.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just very bizarre. I felt so bad for Ryan because, like,
He's
the other person,
straight.
they were beefing with the other person that took the video, and then they're like, yo, fuck you, Ryan. And Ryan's just like, what did I do? I didn't even do
you know
anything.
what? Fuck you, too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, I feel like I've seen that before in some, like, meme where some dude's like, he's just like, it's like it's like a group of guys, and it's like one bigger dude's like, you fucking fat pig, and it's like guy's like, I didn't even say anything. I was like, yeah, people were just catching strays that didn't even do anything.
You know that one thing with like the baby? He's like, yo, go and get the baby, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
He's pressing the baby. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, he's like, yo, come get your boy. Go get your boy.
No, I mean, I can't blame them for being like upset about like a video.
I get that. Yeah,
I wouldn't want
because
that.
I wouldn't want that. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't end well.
Yeah,
I thought I wasn't gonna be here. If I'm being completely honest with you.
No, fair. And I was like, yo, I'm sorry, like, cause I wasn't the one that did any of that, so I was like, I'll just tell them to delete. Like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that, but like, if you have a problem, like, say it to our face.
No.
I don't know. That was kind of my thing.
Be confrontational.
No, yeah.
Be confrontational.
Do we still
I
got the-
love being confrontational.
They still got the video?
No, we don't. We deleted it because we're
Well, you go back and recently delete it, don't you?
Find
I
that
think
shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was our weekend.
Oh
so
my God.
you guys could do.
It was just crazy seeing
Yeah.
a guy. Sorry, it was just so crazy seeing a guy like rip Galaxy gas. It was like seeing a train wreck.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just not something. Like it's almost like you just couldn't take your eyes off it because it's
Right.
just like.
You think it would be like a bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
But
what
then
I thought.
Hey, like,
I know some people too that have like done shit like that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I wish we were like back in the '90s. And I could just look over and someone's doing like crack in the thing next to me.
like time slows down,
Yeah.
like ominous music starts to play.
We used to be-
Some D-list celebrity walks in. He's like, guys, don't do drugs. Like,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had.
yes.
Stop
Like,
it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Michael Jordan?
You didn't know that? Yeah, that's Michael
I
Jordan.
thought it was
that's
just some guy.
Nope. I mean,
That's Michael Jordan?
Yeah,
It looks exactly like Michael
Okay.
Jordan. I don't know how you could.
He's pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my god, that's so fun.
No.
You know what? I've made a choice in my life to be more confrontational.
Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah, you should thank me.
But just don't take it out on me. Because like that's what I feel like has been going on recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to be more confrontational because sometimes I get annoyed at people and then I don't say anything and then it bubbles up. And then I like yell at people like 2 months later and then they're like, bro, like what? But I'm trying to nip it in the bud. But this week it got me into some trouble because I'm taking Spanish 102 right now.
Okay.
Because I have to. It's like a required class because I'm economics and data science and I'm in the College of Arts and Sciences, so it's like required.
Yeah.
So like I care because it's like I like to do good on my classes, but like it's not the top of my priorities. But my Spanish, and I usually I would think the class would be pretty boring, but my Spanish professor is the craziest person I've seen in my entire life.
You want to name drop them?
No.
Okay.
My Spanish professor,
Senor.
Sen-
Or senor.
Senor. Yeah.
Senor,
He's
yep.
a guy. Senor is a really interesting guy. He's this older man. And I'm like, okay, and like the style of because I took Spanish 101 like last fall, so
Yep.
it's like the same style of class, so I like know what to expect. And it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 50 minutes. I'm like, okay. But every day I go in, there's something like weird that happens. Like in the middle of the class, he told us that, and he is probably in his like 60s. He told us when he was younger, when he was 18 years old in 1970-ish, the 1970s, he was a PI, a private investigator.
Okay.
And first of all, that was like a big leap for me. But I was like, but now I'm invested. And he told us that he worked for the government, and he was investigating the governor. He didn't specify of like what state. He just said the governor.
Okay.
And through his investigation, he found out that the governor's wife was cheating on him.
Okay.
So through this, he reports it, and the governor finds out, and he's pissed at Senor.
Okay.
So he gets so pissed, he gets in trouble with the government and has to leave the country. And he came back to teach Spanish.
Okay, so you believe that.
No, because here's the thing. I'm like, okay, this guy has to, because you know how like professors sometimes go on tangents and they're like, hey, like they tell like a weird story and they're like, just kidding.
Yeah.
He was completely serious like this entire time. And he was like going on his laptop, pulling up the next page of the textbook.
Did he say it in English or Spanish?
English.
Okay. Because if it was Spanish, you might have misread.
No,
a
God
couple
knows
things.
I can't understand. I couldn't understand anything he was saying in Spanish. But he's like, oh, yeah, like I was making $25 an hour in 1970. And
That's pretty good.
he's like, oh, yeah, and that's probably like $240 an hour now. And I Google an inflation calculator. It was like right on the money.
Hey, good shit.
So then he's telling us about this. And then like, he's going on this like 5-minute story. No one is saying anything, like at all. And I'm literally like looking around the room, and I'm like, how is no one else reacting to this?
Because nobody wants to say anything because they want time to pass.
Right.
They want the class to be over, so
No,
they're
but
they're not gonna interrupt him.
But here's my thing. I'm like, okay, well, he's just going to stop talking and then go back to the textbook. But I'm like, okay, I need some follow-up questions. So I'm asking all these questions. I'm the only one interacting with him in this This is like a 15 minutes of class, of the 50-minute class.
Okay.
So 30% of the class was dedicated to this. And I was like, to be clear, you were a spy and you got kicked out of the country and you came back to teach Spanish. He's like, see, that is absolutely correct. And I'm like, okay, do you have to be lying? I'm like, you have. And I was like, dude, this is crazy. I'm like, senor, like, this is crazy. He's like, okay. But then, hand to God, 10 minutes later, he gets a phone call and he's like, oh, my phone's going off. Like, it was like a reflex. He was like, ch-ch, and he pulled out like a flip phone. And you know who uses those nowadays? Like spies and like government operatives, because you can't track it.
Oh my god.
And he's like, oh, wrong phone. Uh-huh. And then he like zips it, and it was like, zips it back in, and then it was on his smartphone.
Anthony, you know what happened?
What?
He was doing a bit, and you're the only one who took the bait. That's why nobody else said anything.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Because I asked around in the other people in the class, and some guy in the class had him last semester, and he said the same exact thing.
Probably because he was the only other guy who took the bait. I think it is a bit he does every semester.
No, because
there's always one idiot.
I looked him up, and I can't find him anywhere online.
Yeah, because he's a fucking Spanish professor.
Dude, I'm telling you, the way he described it. But, okay.
I'm not gonna lie though, when you said that you're like he was just standing there, and then I thought you were gonna say some like men came and like pulled him out of the room or something. Like, sir, you need to come with us.
That'd be really funny.
I fully expect that to happen. But
like, what would you do?
but it was the weirdest thing ever. But for some reason, he always likes talking to me. And this is school business classroom, and it's like two rings. It's like two semicircles. So there's like a table up front, and then there's like a ring here, and then there's like a little staircase, and then there's a ring up above. So it probably fits like 30 people, and there's like 15 people. It's a pretty small class, but we're not like right on top of him. So he's like, "Oh guys, I need to charge my laptop," and so he goes.
Is that your
what
impression?
No, that's just how he said it. He goes, "Guys, I need to charge my laptop."
Guys, I need to charge my laptop. That's how you're saying it. Don't say it like that.
I can't. That's how he said it. Oh my god, I can't get.
Speedy Gonzalez, gotta go fast. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Don't do that shit.
All right, so he goes and Ryan, I don't like how much you're laughing right now.
I gotta take out my phone.
Oh my
Hello, senor.
oh my god.
Talk normally.
Oh my
He did not talk like that.
So he's like, "All right, I'm going to grab my laptop charger."
Stop talking like that.
I said it normally. I said it normally.
I got to grab my laptop charger. The George Lopez da na na na. No, lose that.
So
Finish. Pause.
So it's like those laptop chargers, and it's like the big like brick thing, and he grabs it and he pulls it out. And pause. He whips out the charger.
Okay.
And he pulls it out and he looks at me, and he goes, "Anthony," and I'm like, "What?" And he grabs it, and it's like Indiana Jones. He starts like twirling around like a lasso, and he goes, "Anthony." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Do you know David? Do you know David, Anthony?" And I'm like for like 5 seconds, I'm like, the whole class is silent, and I'm like, "Senor, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "David, do you know him?" And I'm like, "But, Senor, I have no idea what you're talking about." And it turns out he was talking about David from David and Goliath, like from the Bible. Tell me, in what world was I supposed to understand that?
It's just like, you're so oblivious that he was doing a bit. And you come in here talking about some... Okay, so my Spanish professor is a spy.
I don't talk like that.
But he talks like this. Hola, clase. Like,
Oh my god.
Senor Aicardi.
I think this is just reinforcing the idea that like professors, when they get bored, just fuck with fuck with all the students.
I think he's just fucking with me because I'm the
Oh, you think?
I think
So ridiculous.
I'm the only one that actually like responds. Because I'm like, everyone else like doesn't care, but I'm like, this is fucking crazy. I'm like, how is no one else realizing how fucking crazy this is?
Anthony's the kid you give like the controller with no batteries to. So
Oh my God.
It makes you think that he's playing.
Oh yes, another one, like in Mario Kart. It's like,
So
oh my god. But he asked me, we were doing like vocab, and he asked me like, "Oh, Anthony, do you have any pets?" Because I was supposed to say like the word for Spanish and Spanish, like the word for like cats and dogs in Spanish, which I don't remember. So
Perro
like,
y gato.
okay. And
He's in Spanish too, in a college class. He doesn't know what fucking dog or cat is in Spanish.
I never said I was good at Spanish.
Then why are you taking it?
Because I have to! Fuck!
Can you stop peeking the mic? It's disturbing me a bit.
I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
apologize.
All right.
I apologize. But he asked me, "Oh, do you have any pets?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, don't have any." He's like, "Really? Like no dogs? Like no perro?" I'm like, "Nope." Like, no gato.
Cato.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this.
You brought this up. You made yourself a fool talking about some My professor, he talks like this.
Stop saying that!
He's a spy. He's an international spy.
He is though.
He got the governor, the governor wife cheating on him. Like,
Oh my god.
ay Dios mío.
But he asked me, and I'm like, no, I don't have any pets. And he goes, really? And I go, no, I'm allergic actually. Which I'm allergic to cats and I'm allergic to dogs. He's like,
Sucks.
yeah, but like, it's
Unfortunate.
yeah, it's whatever. But he's like, oh, watch this. I'm like, okay. And he goes and he pulls out his phone, not the flip phone, like the smartphone.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to show you. And he gets up and he's slowly walking over to me with his phone. And then he grabs like the blue spray bottle that you use to like clean the whiteboard.
Yeah.
And he's walking over to me and he's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And he goes, boo! And it's just a picture of his cat. And
That's
he go-
funny. That's funny.
I know you said you don't like this guy, but I've never met this man, and I already love him. This guy already sounds like someone that I'd fuck with.
I didn't like him at first, but now I'm just excited.
What, he
'cause
gave you the egg?
He did at the start. He just creeped me out. But now I look forward to it because he always says something like crazy.
Probably because he does stand up or some shit.
Maybe he's pretty funny, but I don't think he's like trying to be funny. I think he's just like weird funny.
I think it's just funny for everybody else to be like, oh, and like if you skip class, it's gonna be completely normal.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fuck, the idiot's not here to make fun
Oh
of.
my god. Yeah, but he specifically targets me.
Because you're the only one that bites.
I'm the only one that responds.
Yeah.
It's just a part of my nature. Like it's like if I hear something funny, I'm gonna like try to get more info.
Which
on
is
it.
good, but like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it
like my
depends.
improv skills. It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can bounce off.
I like to do that too, but like it has to depend on the class. Like if I don't know anybody in there and the professor's like so,
Yeah.
and also like most of the time I'm tired. Most of the time
Yeah.
I'm waking up before my class even starts, like 2
Yeah.
minutes before my class starts. So like I'm not in the mood to like
Do
do bits or anything like
Yeah.
that because like it's not a
Yeah.
nobody's in the mood
Yeah.
except you apparently.
I'm always,
You're just very sprouty.
I would just like to say I'm always in the mood.
That's what you're doing before you got here.
I never specified what type of shoot it was.
All right.
There was a blindfold involved.
Okay.
Check it out on the next episode of Quinnipiac Tonight. It'll be on YouTube by this point.
No affiliation.
I'm affiliated. Castillo's not. Bitch.
All right.
But I even like my sister Liz. She's a Swiftie.
Okay. She
She what?
I don't know.
Finish that sentence.
She got it. You could ignore me. Continue.
We're gonna talk about that after we stop recording.
All right. Show me your Insta after this.
What the fuck? That's fucking.
Continue your story.
That's fucking crazy.
That's not crazy. That's not as crazy. That's not as crazy as this. Hey.
You can't talk about my sister.
Senor Aicardi. Oh. Talk about your sister. In a non-freaky way.
I knew you were gonna.
How
say
old
that.
is she? Before.
She's 25.
Thank God. Oh my God.
I should have just lied to be like, yeah, she's 12. Be like, got your ass. Guess what I did last night?
Got high and jerked off.
How'd you know?
Hey. Interlinked.
It's like that.
It's like that.
Name drop.
What'd you do?
I went to an SPB student programming board. They do like events and stuff. I went to a Mario Kart Wii tournament with my two friends. Guess who won an Apple Watch?
Yeah.
I did.
I never go to those hoes. The line always too long for me.
It was so much fun. I had a really nice time, but it was like wicked intense in the finals. Like my hands were like shaking, like I was like. And guess who I played as?
Baby Mario. You could tell me. You don't have to. What is this?
Birdo.
So you've been waiting all this time to pull that out of your pocket?
Yep. Is there a Birdo in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
All right.
But it was awesome, and I won an Apple Watch.
That's fire.
So.
Do you have a Samsung or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna sell it though.
You're not dirty, right? What?
What?
You're gonna sell the
Yeah.
Apple Watch? Really?
Yeah. I could probably get like a. It's like an Amazon refurbished one, so it's not like a brand new one. But I could probably get $100 for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you get something for it. It's a functioning Apple Watch.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, why don't you want the Apple Watch? You're just not a watch guy.
Well, my wrists are too small to really
That is
wear,
that is true. That
to
is
really
true.
wear watches.
I feel like that would be a hilarious.
cut to me,
bit.
cut to me.
Look at them. I can't even see him on camera.
Like it's like bad. Like, it's fine.
I feel like that'd be a funny bit though if you just have the Apple Watch on and like it
And
just
it's
starts
con-
sliding
it's
every
just
time
like-
you gotta like put it back.
You like whip it out, and it's like, and it like
That's
slides.
so uncomfortable.
But I agreed with my two friends that I was with. It's like whatever we win, because like we knew that one of us was gonna win. We had that confidence that like we would just sell whatever it was and then split the money 3 ways. So if I get $100 for it, I'll just split it 3 ways.
Swagger.
Which I feel like it would be very easy to sell on Amazon. It said
Or sell to some dumb college kid. You
Yeah,
can sell anything to.
yeah, I'm gonna put it on the story
College students.
and be like price negotiable, and I'm gonna just be like $100, and they'll be like bet.
Go high, go 150. They're gonna talk you down.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I once paid $40 for a hockey ticket
Wow, really?
here, that are free by the way.
Yeah. I once paid $470 for a jacket that
Oh, really?
my mom said was gay. But I think I already told that story.
Speaking of gay, Ryan, do you have a game for us?
So we're gonna be playing a little game of Would You Rather. So for your guys' first question, I'm gonna ask: would you rather have to scream every time you whisper, or whisper every time you scream?
Scream every time I whisper, or whisper every time I scream. What? I guess whisper every time I scream, so I'm not like.
I would scream every time I have to whisper, because then I can just be like, ah,
No, but like, what if I have to say something like bad, like
like you're like trying to shit talk someone.
No,
And
I have to take a shit.
oh, like you're in the bathroom and you're like, fuck.
Oh my god,
Ah!
that's so awful.
But rather than, well, what instance would you, or be like get out, there's a fire, like,
Oh yeah.
like, Castillo, what are you doing? No, not here, not now, Castillo. Stop.
Public safety or
Public safety. Help! Liam, let's race to the
Liam's
after me. Liam, let's race to the blue light.
I'll be trying to whisper to you to be like, hey, you gotta quiet down. We'll be like, hey yo, shut the fuck up.
This is the library.
Oh my god. No, yeah, definitely whisper when yelling.
I would yell. I would yell when I need to be quiet because
Yeah.
I'm loud anyway. So it's like,
Yeah, very sprouty. Next question.
Would you rather have unlimited money but terrible hygiene, or be broke but smell amazing?
Unlimited money but terrible hygiene. So Harry Styles.
oh, cats and strays.
He's so dirty looking. I hate him.
Do you not like Harry Styles?
I don't fuck with him at all.
Really?
He just looks. I hate people that look dirty that got money. Like, you got no business to be dirty but have money, right?
Yeah. Like, you might as well like look good.
But I'd much rather have money and be dirty than be dirty with no money.
I personally,
Or be clean with no money.
here's my thinking is that if you're like rich and if you're like a billionaire, like no like intern at Facebook is going up to Mark Zuckerberg and be like, oh, you smell weird today, because they would get like shot. You know what I mean? Like a trap door would fall.
What'd I say about using that word? Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Next question. Next question.
This is a classic. Would you rather have super speed or super strength?
Super speed, easy. Come on.
I would take super strength
That's just not true at all.
because
This is such a bad take. Oh my god.
like you could have run around, like if we're in like a fight, you're
Yes.
like running around like psh, 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 psh. I just punch you once and then I win.
Well, you're not gonna hit me at all.
But I'm like cool.
I can't. I think you're just picking.
I can't deal with this motherfucker.
No, I think what you're doing.
What?
Is you're not actually answering. You're just saying whatever is the opposite of me.
I'm being a contrarian.
Yeah, but you don't really believe that.
No, I would pick strength any day of the week.
That's just not true.
That is absolutely
you
true.
and your brittle wrist.
Stop breaking up my wrist. That's something I'm sensitive about. With super strength, I
You
could...
got SpongeBob strength.
Oh my!
Well, you lifted up
The little teddy bears.
marshmallows.
Yeah. Oh man.
But definitely speed.
Fuck you. All right, next
It's
question.
just-
I'm gonna answer first. Don't say
Okay,
anything.
you answer first.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just to add on to that, I feel like you should add speed since you were a little bit late to the shoot today.
Ooh.
Maybe
Oh, all right, Liam. I see how it is.
It's true.
maybe that would have helped you out.
If I knew you were gonna be 20 minutes late, I wouldn't have damn clothes in my fucking bed right now, Anthony.
Well, they're probably dry by now, but your bed's probably still wet.
Oh yeah, it's fucking ass. I gotta stop using that word. I think we're saying the F word too much. I'm gonna cut it out of my vocabulary. Oh my god. Next question.
Next question.
All right. Would you rather have to moan after every sip of a drink or groan loudly after every bite of food?
I have my answer, but I'm not telling.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
either
say it
way,
until you.
eating a meal is gonna be awkward.
I'm moaning. I'm going because I think
Moan
that-
when you drink.
Yeah.
It's such a bad take. He's actually 0 for 4 right now.
Oh my god, this isn't a competition.
Groan when you. That's a groan.
Yeah.
A
But,
moan. If you want to do an example of that, be my guest.
like, no, but because I feel like that would be like funny.
Moaning when drinking something.
You know what? I would moan when I drink, and I'd be proud of
You
it.
probably already do.
It's a shame I don't have my water bottle here with me.
I was gonna say, I feel like the difference there is like a groan is like pain and moan is like pleasure. So it's like, would you rather be like, every time you take a sip of water, or like sound like you're in pain every time you eat food?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like, like like a little muffled.
Yeah. I feel like you could play a groan off better because it could be like, oh, maybe I'm just full or
like
something.
I
If I see
cough.
someone moan after drinking something, I'm like, that person
Ooh,
just.
They got a
That's-
rose toy or something. They
Yeah.
got some
Yeah.
freak shit in their
Oh
pants.
my god. But yeah, I would moan, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Would you rather wake up one day and find out that your entire life has been a reality TV show, or wake up but nobody remembers you exist?
Reality TV show. I love attention.
Makes sense for him.
Oh.
I think.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Wait, wake up and nobody knows. So like, I get No Way Home.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I
yeah.
get No Way
There's
Home, or I get
Yeah.
Truman Showed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
All right.
Okay, film major.
Well, let's.
I love Truman Show. That's a great movie.
Everyone's seen those fucking movies. That's not like a crazy.
I have
Endgame. Okay, film manager. Like what?
I had never seen the Truman Show. I watched it over the summer.
That's a good movie. Huh?
It's awesome.
But
What would you pick?
dang. Well, I feel like if my life was the Truman Show, like my concept of reality would be warped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would be like well off, I think.
Yeah.
But would I in this like world that I'm not like
Well, they gotta keep.
where money doesn't exist really?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Would you gym the camera? Would you be like,
would I look at the
yeah,
like the
yeah? I like
But,
how I waited for Ryan to switch the two shots just to get back.
Well, I think that begs the question: do you know you're on the show, or do you not know?
I think you realize.
I feel like
If you don't- if you don't know,
halfway through the movie, Jim
I'm
Carrey.
picking ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Or can you do you internally hide the fact that you're on the show and you pretend that you don't, but then you do weird
You can't
shit?
pretend. You can't pretend. I've done so much weird shit.
Really?
It's like at this point, yeah.
Yeah. So what were you doing until 6 last night?
Probably the same as you. You're supposed to say it.
Getting high and jerking
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
All right.
Next question.
Do we have one more or?
Yeah.
No, I
let's
do
do
have one more.
Let's
Okay.
do one more.
Yeah. Would you rather accidentally say "I love you" to every cashier, or accidentally call 911 every time you sneeze?
Cashier.
Cashier.
This is not a.
no,
on.
because then it's like they might give you a tip if you like player cards right.
No, that's
What?
The cashier gives you a tip for
Yeah.
saying I love you.
You just gotta rizz up the cashier.
the 6-year-old man with like 5 kids.
I haven't felt this way before.
So nasty.
I didn't know I could feel this way.
I think that's the real danger there is that the cashier ends up falling
Falling in
with
love.
you.
Yeah, it would
with
just
you.
happen too often.
And then you steal the tips in the tip jar.
They'll be like, no, of course, you take it. You
the,
take
the
it.
fucking 5 cents that's always there, and it never gets higher. That's unfortunate. So is that all? Is that all our questions? I might have one.
That's
If
all the
I
questions.
might have one. For
Oh, you have a lot.
Yeah.
What bonus rounds?
Yeah.
Hit me.
Every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions. Who wins?
Pokemon. Because Arceus is like canonically God in Pokemon.
What do we think? What do we think?
I'm not super familiar with the Pokemon lore, but I feel like I don't know. A lot of them
1
can
billion lions.
that is a lot of lions.
That's like
That is a lot of lines.
imagine China. Everybody was a lion.
I mean, I feel like low key the lions are still getting their ass whooped because they don't have powers. They could just kind
Yeah,
of
it's
just
like
sit on the
physical.
ground.
But like you have Mewtwo, they're all psychic, so they could like pick him up and
Okay.
like throw him out.
Okay.
I'm a huge My favorite Pokemon is Excadrill.
Excadrill?
Yeah, he's ground steel, wicked good defense, wicked good physical attack. You put Sword Stance and then Earthquake wipes out any Pokemon.
You give off like what's it called? Oddish.
Yeah.
Nobody who knows what an Oddish is not gonna get that. What does Ryan give off? Oh, Ryan looks like the one enemy in Mario. Hold up.
Koopa Troopa?
No, the one with the football helmet that fucking pushes you. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, that guy.
That's literally him right now.
I think it's Chuck. I think Charging Chuck.
Yeah.
What
What does Liam look like?
I look like the Wii Fitness female trainer.
Yes. Yes, dude, I mained her in Smash once for like a few months. I mained her in Smash.
Yeah, she's kind of goated, like low key.
Yeah,
she's got some moves.
Yeah.
That's such a crazy play.
Well, guys, I think that's all the time. Yeah, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for listening. We are so happy to have Liam here. We missed him the first episode.
What's going on, guys? I'm here.
Castillo, do you have any final words of wisdom for us?
You know, I think hopefully next time we do it better. I kind of I'm playing. It's always fun doing this, and you know, I'm very excited and like looking forward to, you know, doing it next week and the week after that and the week after that.
Forever.
Unless we have like a falling out,
Yeah, maybe.
which would be very unfortunate.
It just
Because we would not be able to continue. Well, we could try, but it's just gonna be very awkward and very unpleasant. But
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen because I trust Anthony. Anthony trusts me.
yeah.
We trust these two, and hopefully you trust us to put on a good podcast for everybody over there.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Thanks for
Bye. 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 Bye.